What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of Hard Knocks Iron, Carp Lake edition. Yeah, we're on the Carp Lake again, Saturday morning. I got permission to come fishing. Can you believe that? Yeah, I wasn't planning on coming this weekend. Today's my boy's birthday. He's 10 years old today. Yep, 10 years old, big boy. No more single digits for him. Told him last night. I said, there's gonna be some responsibilities coming your way. You know, them double digits. That's just how it goes. But anyway, we're down here at the Carp Lake. I got permission. I wasn't gonna come. I wasn't. I promise. I wasn't gonna come. I was gonna hang out, do stuff. But he's got some little buddies coming over. They're gonna enjoy the little pool outside and hang out and do stuff. I don't know. Try to get my daughter, Skylar. She's 16, going on 17 next March, whatever. But she's got her some friends. I was trying to put in a little word for them. I was like, hey, you need to hook the man up. You know, get some of your friends to come over here. Put some bikinis on, you know. I mean, just give the boys something to think about, you know. I mean, I'm just being proactive here. I don't know, I don't know. But anyway, I'm just fooling around. But you know, I gave her hell. You know, I've been telling her for weeks. I'm like, you need to get some of your friends to come over here and hang out with old boys. You know, just y'all do y'all's thing and walk around. But I don't know, I'm just being a damn old man. Just being funny, you know. But anyway, yeah, I did take him to Hooters. That was my one thing. His 5th birthday. I did make that happen. I took my son to Hooters on his 5th birthday. Sorry about that. 5th birthday. I've always said that if I had a boy, his 5th birthday would be at Hooters. It's all a thing. It's I seen it happen one time. Me and a buddy was at Hooters one night and they had a birthday party for a boy. He's 5 years old. They stood him up on that chair. Them girls sang to him. Boy just having time of his life. I was like, I'm gonna do that one day. I did it. He had his 5th birthday at Hooters. But anyway, it was pretty cool. But anyway, enough with the life. Like I said, down here at the old Carp Lake, I'm in probably, if I had one place to pick to fish, it would be this place. Always have. Always will. It's behind the shack. Right there's the shack. The old shack. You know, I'm right here. And I'm right there. Right there's all the stuff. There's the buckets. There's that. Yeah, I'm right here behind the shack. And if you look way over yonder is where I been fishing, over at the old stump hole. Had a hankering, I wanted to fish over here today. That's where I got. When I got here, there were some carp feeding right off this bank. I mean, feeding hard. And I seen them. Good carp. Good decent sized carp. And I've never fished the bank a lot over here on this side. But this morning, I'm doing something a little different. I just gave him a little underhand, threw it out there. See if I can get one of these old feeding carp to bite my old hook, catch one of them, maybe catch a couple of them. But usually up here in this shallow water, it might be 2 foot out there, 2 or 3 foot maybe. But out here in this old shallow water, you catch one, it goes crazy. And it probably, if I catch one off this bank, it'll probably run the rest of them off, I would suppose. But I don't know. We'll find out. We'll see if that happens. I don't know. But my buddy Wayne fished here yesterday. He caught a couple fish up in the evening time off the bank over yonder. You gotta throw them. See everywhere that rock is? It's called the Rock Hole. That's the place I caught the biggest fish I ever caught. I was throwing it off the bank over there, about 2 foot. Just dropped it off in there, right behind the rock. There's a big old rock right off the bank over there. I dropped it right behind it, 35.8, 35.8. I was 18 years old. Yep, long time ago, many moons ago. But I like fishing over here because, I mean, you're just fun fishing. You've got a little bit of a shed. It's something. If it does come rain, and you can get under the awning right there if it rains harder. But looking beautiful. It's looking right beautiful right now. We had a little rain last night, but it's not doing anything right now. By my little app, it was supposed to be raining right now till about 8 o'clock, but I'm glad it's not. I mean, I enjoy my mornings here. I do. But anyway, we're gonna try to catch some of these old dang carp, and might take a while. You gotta have patience up in here sometimes. Even though I've seen these fish up in here, you know, these carp, when it starts warming up, they'll scoot on out of here. And then in the late evening, they'll come back. When the shade starts coming over, you see them trees right there? And all that shade comes back over the lake over here. It'll cool this water back down, I guess. And this is really rocky over there. It's really rocky. A lot of rocks up in here. Them carp will come in here and get behind them rocks, cool down. And that shade will come back up in here and cool that water down. They come back up here in the evening time. But you never know. I mean, they may want to come up in here. Who knows? We'll see though. We'll be here to get them. But anyway, I appreciate y'all watching. Like and subscribe. I'll try to put some fish on here. I don't know. I put them on my Instagram thing if I catch them, on my story. But that's about all I do. I just like being here, you know, carp. You know, being fishing, there's something about being on the water that will calm your soul. And it's hard to beat. But anyway, I hope y'all have a great day. Enjoy your weekend. Get out there and do some fishing. What's up, everybody? I've had a change of scenery. I moved over here to the old rock hole. I got 2 down here in the rock hole. I got 1 up there between the, well, there used to be another tree right there. Used to call that between the trees, but I need to get in here and do some bush work to get some of this back, because can't throw up the bank like I used to like to. I put a stand right there behind that rock right there. That's on the bank right here. And you can't see the rock that I was talking about earlier, but it's right there, and it's about, it might be 5 foot, but just right behind that rock is where I caught that 35.8. But you can't see it because of the bushes. Stuff's overgrown. Nobody fishes over here a lot, to be honest. This used to be one of the hot holes, rock hole. You come over here and got in the rock hole. See, there's a rock, big old rock. And it's a kind of a dip in the bank here, but that's why they call it a rock hole. But done some good here. And of course, like I always, up in here, you gotta have some patience sometimes. Yeah, you got to. So far this morning, I've caught two slickbacks, catfish. I had an itch, you know, I just wanted to go over there and come over here and fish. And when all these clouds break, and that sun comes out, it's gonna be about 92 degrees today. And over here will be shady. About 12 o'clock, it'll be shady. But yeah, fat boy needs shade. That's beside the point. But we're gonna be over here. See the shack's over here, that's where I was at. Let me point over. That's where I was at. I was throwing over here, which I caught one of the catfish off the bank. Remember I said I had one off the bank? I had two of them off the bank over there because them carp was feeding there. Caught a slick back, old catfish. He ripped it. It was pretty fun. He might have weighed a half a pound. He ripped it like he was on a mission. And then I threw it back out over here where I'm close to where I'm fishing at anyway. And caught another slick back. It's just an old catfish. Slick backs, catfish. I'm looking for those scaly type of fish. Scales. Or a big old catfish. I'll take a big catfish. I mean, I'm not. And don't get me wrong, catching catfish, I mean, it's gives you a little something to do instead of just sitting there. It breaks up the monotony of just sitting there. But still, if you ain't 30 pound, I don't want you. Catfish, I just don't. Carp, come on, let's get with it, y'all. But we're gonna get on with this. We're gonna see what we can catch up here in the rock hole. I'll shoot you some pictures if I get some. I don't know, we'll see. But that one hiding right up there behind the tree, and I'll take you up here. There's the old seat. Yeah, right there. I've caught some good fish. Caught a buffalo right out there one time. Old buff. Just got it sit right there. I come over here with me a can of whole kernel corn and did some chumming. Chummed out there real good where I was throwing. It's either gonna get the turtles or it's gonna get the catfish or it's gonna get the carp. Something's gonna come in there and eat that darn corn. And when it comes in there and eats that corn, it's gonna eat this bait. And speaking of bait, man, I made something. I'm copycat, I'm telling you, I'm copycat. I'll try anything once. I've used it in my bait before, in my oats. I've used it in my grits, but I've never made it just a bait by itself. And I'm gonna refer back to him, but Justin Johnson on Catfish, Kayak Catfish. Yeah, good channel. Check him out if you want to. Good dude. He's funny. He got a good personality. No wonder he's got a good following. But he uses panko. He's now recently been trying soybean and trying to target my buffalo, but in my opinion, he's already using the best bait to catch the buffalo, that panko. And I'm not a buffalo expert. I've caught 3 in my life, but far from an expert. But in my opinion, he's using the better bait already to try to catch the buffalo. But his mixture's 4 cans of plain panko, a can of cream style corn, and a can of whole kernel corn, juice and all, with a pack of strawberry jello. And simple, easy. Made it last night about 8 o'clock, I'd guess. And that's what she turned out to be. Nice and pretty. Got all them colors in there. That whole kernel corn. And man, it's like a rock. I mean, it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Good bait. Smells good. You don't smell that? You don't smell that? All that good stuff. That's just panko. 4 cans of plain panko, a can of cream style corn, a can of whole kernel corn, and a whole pack of the regular size strawberry jello. That's all I used. Simple bait. That's all I got today. That's all I'm gonna throw over here. That's all I'm gonna throw, I promise. That's it. And now that I moved over here and ain't got no shed or anything, look at the rain. It's sprinkling on me. Look at that. Look at that. Ain't it pretty? Just sprinkling on me. Something's wiggling on that one. See that thing wiggling? Ooh. Probably not slick back. I don't know. They might like that panko stuff. But it's just a day bait. That's why it's all I'm using today. Because I just want to, you know, it ain't going to be no good after today. So there's no preservative in it. There's no salt or sugar. Well, I guess the sugar in the Jello pack, but that's it. But there's no crystallized sugar or plain salt in it to preserve it. So it'll sour before I could come back next week, if I come back next week. But there's fish out there. There's carp out there. They going, like I said and earlier in the video, it's real rocky over here. I don't know if it's going to show up in the video real good, but it's real rocky all through here. And them carp will come in here and lay in them rocks, especially during, I mean, summertime. Yeah, they'll go off to a deeper water, and they might, to get some deeper water, I guess it would be a little bit cooler because this lake's not that deep. I would say at the most, it might be 8 foot deep down there in the old dip where I like to fish at. It might be 8 foot deep, maybe. But maybe if you wanted to go out on a limb and say 10 foot, that'd be pushing it. I doubt it though. Up in here, you can walk all the way across, probably here, and be waist high and never go over up to your chest. You'd never, I wouldn't. I'm 6'3". I've seen people walk across this before. Yeah, but anyway, it's fun though. I love catching fish out of here. There's something bubbling in the swim right now. Don't know if y'all can pick that up. There's something bubbling right now, feeding. That's exactly where that one right there is at. Exactly where it's at, sitting. Something's bubbling in there. Something's feeding. Might be a turtle. Might be an old carp. Oh yeah. I'm gonna let y'all go. If I catch one that's good size, I'll put it in here. If I don't, what's the point? But anyway, get out there and do some fishing. This rain's not gonna last all day. It's just gonna sprinkle a little bit and then it's gonna get hot as crap. But get out there and wet a hook, you know. Get out there and catch a fish. Get out there and get out of this society of life for a minute. Get to the lake. Coming down to the final hour. 5:02. I've caught 3 carp. 1 carp came off. Lost a set of hooks. Got hung up. That fish run me into some rocks. Broke off. Got one messing with this one right here. I don't know if it's a turtle or a catfish or buffalo or I don't know. But whatever it is, it keeps toying with me. Won't do nothing. There's something out there messing around with it. I don't know. Sitting here moving the line right now. See, there it goes. Bump, 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 bump. Something's bouncing it. I caught one out of this little hole right here. He's about 10 pounds. But I don't know. It's something. Something made a big swirl out there. Just kind of bulled the water up. So I know there's carp in here. But I don't know what's meticulously biting this thing. I kind of switched up some stuff. Oh, I think one's going with that one. It was. It was. Dang it. He had it rocking. He had it rocking and rolling. He ain't on there no more. We'll bait that one up. I know where to set you, but I don't even know if it's running. Yeah, it's running. It might have me hung up. No. He just blew it out. Try again. We'll get back with you. Well, that's gonna about wrap it up for today. It's a little after 6 o'clock. I call this my overtime. But I got all my junk, all my buckets and stuff put up. Worst thing about fishing over here is the packing up process. You gotta walk it all the way back over yonder. And at the end of the day, you ain't wanting to do that. But get your steps in, right? Get your steps in. Caught a couple little fish. Still hadn't got, I think it was probably either a turtle or a nuisance fish. Or could have been a snail. Hell, I don't know. I don't know. It's, every time I think about rebaiting it, something would hit it. And I wanted to see if I could catch it or not. But didn't do it. But it's okay. Had fun. Caught some fish. Nothing major, nothing big. It's just a good day at Carp. Cooked Lake. Just doing what I love to do. Being down here and mostly by myself. There was some people come down and fish down on deep end of the lake. They was here for a few hours and left. But it's nothing better than having the lake to yourself. Look how calm it's just, it's calm as anything, you know. I don't know what else to say. But we'll reel these things in, get to the house, and go from there. But anyway, I appreciate y'all watching. I kind of did me a little all-day video this weekend. Not just like an intro to the day, but it's been all right. I don't know what I'm gonna say. Tired, ready to go home. But there's always next time, maybe. And we'll try our damnedest to catch a biggin the next time. It ain't always in the cards to catch that biggin. But you'd like to, but hey, sometimes it's just what's in there. But anyway, I hope y'all have a great weekend, or what's left of it. And I appreciate y'all, and God bless you.